Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Aurora 4X. It has been about 2.5 weeks since I last recorded an episode of this because I was away traveling, but I am back. That being said, we are going to take a little bit of extra time reviewing things at the start of this episode, so I remember where the heck we are exactly. Now, we have been playing very slowly and very cautiously. We have explored 4 systems, we've actually colonized quite a bit, and we've been lucky enough not to find any aliens so far. That being said, it also means we haven't gotten into any shooty action quite yet. We've got quite a few little colonies going on here, quite a few in the Sol systems over here. We've got 4 planets that have been colonized. Mercury, I believe, is currently being terraformed. Indeed, that is the case. We are 10 installations. We're pumping anti-greenhouse gas into the atmosphere to bring down the temperature because I believe that our planetary suitability cost will go down as we make the temperature a little less crazy. There will be a point where we will be stuck with a cost of 2.0 or whatever it is modified by your tech right now, because of the fact of missing oxygen and whatnot. But for now, we should be able to start off with this perfectly fine. Total atmosphere is quite low, so yeah, keep pumping out the anti-greenhouse gas, that's fine. But Luna, Mars, and of course Earth are, Earth up here, are perfectly suitable, so they're going to grow quite quickly. Earth is sitting at 1 billion people. We got 500 million people on Luna and Mars. 2.2 billion people living in the Sol system by itself. We've also got Essentia over here, which is fully terraformed. It's only got 10 million people there, but people will slowly make their way over in that direction. And in the Luton system, we have another perfectly suitable planet for a kiss for luck, which is great. I believe we are we not terraforming? Where is our terraforming fleet? Terraformer. Center map? Wait, are you... Oh, you are in orbit around Mercury. Okay, so if we look here, Mercury has not just the ground... not just the ground installations, but has the orbital installations as well. So that'll convert a little bit faster, which I'm quite happy about. Okay, great. Now, what else do we have? We have our new military that we are putting together, right? None of it's sitting in the shipyard task group. It is. We've got our cruisers here, cruiser escorts. We've got another fuel harvester that's sitting around here, which I should do something about. I think what I would like to do is add them to the Wolf system group. So what I'm going to do is detach you, and I'm going to give you instructions. You're going to jump to the Wolf system. Standard transit. Then when you're there, you are going to meet up with task group fuel harvester here, and you are going to join with them. And then once we're there, we'll probably equalize the fuel tanks, which we'll do when you join the fleet. Okay, I think that is going to be a fine start. We do have some survey ships and everything sitting around. We're going to be ready as soon as we finish our battle fleet, which does require us to... Oh, we have no shipyard tasks. The escorts are all done? Hang on a sec. We have 3 regular carriers, 1 of the escorts. Wasn't I going to build a second escort? I feel like I was. Sol Defense Task Group is empty. I feel like I was going to build one before retooling. Well, the other thing I think we're going to do is we might go and build, I think, another naval shipyard complex so that in the future we can have 1 dedicated to the command ship, 1 to the escort, and 1 to the actual fighting ships. And I think that's going to save us some retooling costs in exchange for just building an extra 1 of these. And I think I'm going to be happy about that. So I'm going to queue that up after the fuel refineries. Ordnance, we still have some ordnance kicking around, like ordnance not being used. So we probably want to build more missiles. I saw that the ammo is not 100% full here. So I think it's going to be fine that we go ahead and build some more of these guys. Let's get another, let's get like 500? No, 200 of those, and 200 of these queued up over here. Okay, good. Research is researching. Our labs are going. We're looking forward to the next research rate. At this point, like the research rate, this is only, well, it's still a 20% boost. Okay, that's actually a fair amount of research. And yeah, go ahead and build me another escort before I switch this guy over. which is going to be fine. And it'll just probably sit idle, or maybe we'll have a second escort in our fleet, and that's going to be okay. But at some point, I do think I want to build a second fleet. So let's go ahead and add that. And what I could do is actually, if I'm looking to build a second fleet, I could queue up 3 more of these cruisers. Actually, hold on. Cancel you. Delete task. I have to give these guys some names. Let me pull up my subscriber list. My Listerino. Because, yeah, we're going to start. This is another escort. Subscriber list. And so, we are going to have... This is going to be the Hadros Sweden escort. So you go there, and then we're going to go to the actual carriers, and we're going to have Brussels, France, which I swear is a subscriber username. So we're going to queue one of those up. That's going to be an actual carrier or cruiser. I keep saying carrier because I see CA. Then we're going to have Dark Side of James. And finally, the CK Hawk over here. There we go. So those are going to be 3 more Suntan Man class missile boats, 1 more escort, and then when this escort is done, we'll probably retool this one to do our command ships, and that's going to be fine. Okay, let's start skipping ahead. There was unrest on Luna and Mars, probably because there wasn't enough defense stuff. We also are looking to produce PDCs, are we not? I don't remember what that situation is, actually. I think that was a thing we're supposed to be doing. Let's see here. The thing's going to be a little bit slower while turns are actually being taken. If we take a look at Essentia. Okay, Essentia doesn't need any defenses yet. Oh, that's not true. It does need some, and it's got some. So presumably, we actually have a PDC there. Okay, and a Kiss for Luck? You don't have any. Now, do you have... Okay, you have construction factories. Excellent. But a Kiss for Luck doesn't. So we will need to be able to assemble things. Essentia, are you building anything? No. Can you build more construction factories? No, you don't have tritanium. You also won't be able to build mines, I think, because you're missing corundium. Is there anything you actually can build as is? Terraforming facilities, I don't care about that. Naval ship, I'm not sure I care about building another shipyard. Mass drivers, oh, you can build your own mass driver, which is nice. And maintenance facilities, which is great, because you actually don't have any of those yet. And we do want to be able to maintain ships in orbit later on. Infrastructure, yeah. Ground force training facilities. Well, you could train your own ground forces. That'd be a thing. You can do fuel refineries. You have fuel available, which is being dumped off here. Do you have sorium? No. You're not being shipped any sorium as is. Yeah, we're going to have to wait for more of these things to get built. Fighter factories, I don't think we're going to prioritize that. Commercial shipping complex. So yeah, we could build those, which is nice. What I think we're going to do is... So we can build like 5 levels of this. And I don't remember, if we look at Earth and the maintenance facilities, that's the max ship size. Can we find out how many there are? I don't remember. No, 53. Yeah, so I don't remember the ratio. So building 5 is going to give us a maintenance capacity of like, what, 1,000 tons? Which isn't going to be enough to handle a ship. So we're not going to worry about that. But I do feel like the industry should be doing something. So I'm going to go ahead and build... I'm going to set up 4 mass drivers. We don't have quite enough neutronium, but it'll get there, and we will want the mass drivers, so that's going to be okay. So I'm going to queue up 4 mass drivers. They will slowly build over here. Actually, it's only going to take a year. Less than a year. That ain't bad at all. Earth... What I want to do is I want to ship some construction factories. I want to offer up, I don't know, 50 construction factories. And I want to put a demand over at a Kiss for Luck for 50 construction factories. So they'll have a little bit of base production. Meanwhile, a Kiss for Luck, do you have minerals? You do. Accessibility is low, and right now there's no mining happening over here. We could actually put in a request for regular mines. Does Earth have regular mines left? It does. 50. Alright, we don't have a high population. I will put in a request for 50 automated mines. We'll see if they get there, and we'll try to extract some of that. But a Kiss for Luck is not my priority right now. It's developing Essential a little bit, and then developing our military. But I want some production over at a Kiss for Luck so that they'll be able to assemble their PDC. Oops. We've got a survey team who's idle. You are on... What are you? It's being cropped a bit. Leuten B3, Moon 17. So that should show up right over here. So we'll go and use their shuttle, their personal shuttle, to bring them off of there. And is there anything else right over here? You've got materials. I don't know if it's worth checking out, but what the hell? Let's go ahead and do it. Geology team. Unassigned only. 2, 3, 4, 5. And create team. Alright. Earth. I believe we will get you to build a PDC. It doesn't have, we don't have to prioritize it super fast. You can probably finish what you're doing and that's okay. You don't have any prefab components, that's fine. And prefab PDC, the Arctic Fox, I would like you to create one, and we will ship that out to the other system soon. Alright, let's go back to 5-day chunks. Things are definitely starting to slow down here. But we are doing a lot. Oh, a commercial ship just got built, which is all fine. Actually, more colony ships I'm not going to complain about. Actually, I wonder if I should go ahead and subsidize these guys and get even more civilian freight. Let's go ahead and do that. They've got actually a little bit of wealth already. Let's make sure they both got 10,000 and hope they use that to build some ships. I don't know how much they need to spawn a ship at this point, but it'll get them a little closer anyway. I could probably just throw lots of money at them, actually. And just because they have the money, it doesn't mean they'll necessarily build a ship, I think. I might be wrong about that. No, Coach just built one. There you go. Michael Werner joined. We've got a new missile kinetic weapons guy. All right, that's lovely. Lots of mineral packets going to Earth. Not enough military protection. Luna is unhappy. So really, wow. Really? Yeah, just barely. And we're going to be moving this fleet out at some point, so we really need another PDC to actually exist on Earth. Not just the prefab one, but they're going to want their own as well. Oh, not assemble. Build PDC. Create. And actually, I'm going to move this up above the prefab and the naval shipyard. What the heck? And you know what? I'm going to go and modify the fuel refineries. We'll just get that to finish off, and then they can start working the rest. I don't want the unrest to continue to grow a bunch over here. Yeah. Military production. A new fuel harvester got built. Which wasn't really the type of ship that I wanted them to do, but that's okay. Fuel refineries are done. The Arctic Fox PDC is starting to get built on Earth. So we'll get Luna to be back under proper control. Mars is growing quite quickly too, so it's probably going to hit that unrest pretty soon too. More colony ships. See, that makes me really happy. Because I do want these guys to grow a little bit faster. Ascension and Kids for Luck in particular. Yeah, Luna's going crazy over here. It might be worth saying, hey, don't grow anymore. In fact, I'm going to make you a source of colonists. So we're going to pull off some colonists from Mars rather than grow it. And we'll just spread them out a little bit more. Or, Luna. More space liners. Yeah, lots of ships are being built. Research bonuses went up, which was nice. Okay, ships are being replaced. Luna's still complaining. I mean, we might not actually remove people off there. We're probably still prioritizing Earth itself. Okay, a bunch of new ships are being replaced. So they are using that money, I think. Whoa! Oh, it's been it's the time period where everyone's got to be reestablished. I suppose I could say, hey, Earth, stop being a... Oh, I think I double-clicked on Sol. We're opening up the slow screen. There we go. Earth over here, temporarily, you're gonna be stable. So Luna's gonna be a source of colonists, and Mars, we're gonna put you stable as well. There we go. So that should encourage people, encourage the colony ships to pull people off Luna and send them to Ascension, A Kiss for Luck. Missiles done. Next one's starting. Okay, that's great. Ooh, someone else joined. Another missile kinetic weapons person. This one at 20%, which is pretty good. Luna's still complaining. What's their population at? Be nice. I should have noted it down. I think they have gone down, though. 613. I think we are pulling people off there. Oh, and now the Arctic Fox did complete on Earth, so now they're going to feel perfectly fine about their protection. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep them on stable. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Be stable. Mars, be stable. Earth, be the source of colonists again. And then other than that, be a destination. So people will keep getting pulled off Earth. But Luna and Mars, we don't want to grow them as much. There, A Kiss for Luck just got a delivery of like 1 million people over there, which is nice. Supply of uranium on Van Beesbroek has been exhausted. So Van Beesbroek, which had a lot of stuff for a long time, still has a good amount of stuff, actually. So that's great. And keep that going. All these, Lachesis got populated. We're going to have to go and set your mass driver destination. I think everything else should be established. That was just one newbie over there, which is fine. Wolf has got 1 automated mine set up. Oh, yeah, this, I don't remember. This was, I think, a planet. The planet Bella. It's got a really low accessibility of everything, which is really bad because it mines so slowly, but we can mine it forever. You start shipping things to Ascension. Now Ascension is going to get a little bit of everything, which is great. We are going to add, like, listen, we need, like, 500 automated mines over here. And probably some more mass drivers then. Let's just ask for an extra couple right now. We will need more later on, but we're going to do something like that. We could also have, like, colonized this. How bad would that have been? Not so terrible. Might have been slightly easier, I don't know. But that's okay. I think Essential was, like, had some sort of atmosphere first, so I think it was a lot easier to pick up. Also, I don't think we had noted that the mining presence here. I'm not sure. So we're going to be mass driving a lot of things from this planet, but that's okay. We could also set up an actual freighter route, but I think the mass drivers are just going to be easier, and that's okay. Ascension does have a mass driver, right? No, it must. It must. It's actually got 3. Build some more. I will say, hey, I can offer up 2 mass drivers. Excellent. And what about A Kiss for Luck? Do you have a mass driver? No. So we're going to make sure to ask for one. Boom. And construction factories are arriving, which is great. We're currently working on the prefab on Earth. Or not yet. We're going to work on the naval shipyard complex, which is okay because we're actually going to have to grow its capacity a fair bit before we use it. But then, yeah, we'll go back to working on the prefab for that. All right. Okay. Waiting for those ships to finish as well. Anti-missile missiles just finished. What is the shipyard timer over here? Okay, 2/3 done. So we've got a while to go. Then we'll switch over to the command ship. And then we're going to move the fleet. Well, we're going to have to do some amount of fleet training to get their skill up. But part of the idea is to then move the fleet into the Wolf system, Wolf 359. And then we're going to send our survey ships there and through the jump gates. And we're going to explore off of Wolf 359 when our defense fleet is in place. Okay, people replacing freighters over here. All right, population growth bonus increase. We should actually double check those. We might want to make a change of our administrators, the civilian administrators. Prefab has begun. Because we finished our naval shipyard. Yes, excellent. So on Earth, our new shipyard over here, which is going to be the rename. This is the K9's Alpha docks. And there we are. And you go ahead and add 10,000. It's more than we'll need, but it'll be really nice and easy and convenient. It doesn't take that many resources, and we're not going to rush. So finish your 10,000 expansion over here, and you'll be able to build basically all the military ships we'll be building for some time. And it's not going to need an extra slipway. All right. Actually, because it's got the free conversion, we could actually just use that for our command ship. How big? Some of these are obsolete. Yeah, the destroyer class can be obsoleted. Escort cruiser. The Endeavor. That's our design, right? No, it's got nothing on it. This is a nothing. Delete. I'm just looking for our cruiser command. How come I ended up with a bunch? I guess I did set up a bunch of dummy ones that never got done, just to check some stuff. It's our surveyor. Command cruiser, IM bombs. There we go. 88. Yeah, alright, we'll finish the current expansion. That'll be okay. You know what I haven't checked? Is our fleet here. It's got 2 ships. Excellent. I'm going to tell these guys to equalize fuel across the 2 of them. But there we go. They'll still do the fueling thing. It will take them, actually, I guess the same exact amount of time per load to ship fuel to the planet Essentia. But they'll ship twice as much at that time. And I'm going to be okay with that. Plus, they still act as tankers, so our fleets can resupply from those as well. Okay. I know, not a whole lot of, like, movement going on here. Studied increased, okay. How is the tech? How far are we with something? May is going to be the next one. More jump drive efficiency, that's fine. Oh yeah, I want to, oh, there we go. Mass drive is complete on Essentia. I also want to address the fact that people pointed out that if you do build a jump tender, a jump ship that can bring things across jump points without jump gates, apparently it's not just the size of the jump engine. The size of the ship itself is also, determines the size of the jump available. So, if you're building a jump engine that needs that can do like 50,000 tons, and you put it on a ship that's like only weighs 5,000 tons, I think 5,000 is actually the jump limit there. It's a little bit unclear still. It sort of implies that, but it doesn't make sense that on the wiki. So anyway, just wanted to address that people had put those comments in, and thank you for that. And we'll look at that when we get there. Okay, 5 mass drivers that are here. Do we still have the order? Yeah, we're actually going to change this and say that we supply 4 mass drivers. There we go. Just get that going on. I mean, right now there's still, you know, not the demands necessarily. Bella's got 110 auto mines. It's demanding some more, which is great. It's got the mass drivers, the extra ones as well. It's doing 3. Right now, the 3 mass drivers, because of our terrible rate, is going to be sufficient to continue to send things off. But it will need more mass drivers later on. Still, I'll use it for now. But yeah, this accessibility is just awful. It's only worth it because there are so many. We're going to have to invest a lot of automated mines here to extract things at a reasonable rate. But that being said, once we have done it, we'll be able to extract things forever, which is going to be beautiful. Excellent. Our new Suntan Man class ships are done. A Kiss for Luck is complaining about insufficient military protection, which... so, where was it? So it looks like when you cross the 10 million point is when they start needing some amount of protection. That's okay. In the end of March, we'll finish our PDC. We're going to ship things over to you, and you'll be able to assemble that. Meanwhile, you do actually have some production, because I shipped over some automated factories. Now, you have some goods kicking around over here. What can we build with you? Just looking... Okay, nothing. We actually don't have enough of any one thing. None of these installations actually has everything it needs, plus the numbers are quite low overall. So I'm not too concerned about the fact that our construction production is pretty low right now. It is, like, really quite low. But I think that's okay. There's actually quite a bit of production, is what I meant to say. And it sucks that it's not being used right now. I mean, it's only 50 actual construction factories, but that's like a lot of production that is not being utilized, that we did steal from Earth, although I think it's going to be okay. You're complaining about unrest a little bit more. That's fine. And there we go. We've got a new Angbor class completed. So, we've got 6 cruisers, 2 cruiser escorts. We just need their command ships. So the question is, how far away? That's pretty far. I think I'm going to go ahead and refit. Retool for the IM Bombs Command Cruiser. Yeah, it doesn't take very long to do. It does use a fair amount of materials, but that's going to be okay. We're going to do that, then we're going to build a couple of IM bombs. As soon as we've got one, technically we'll have a functional fleet, although I think I'm going to build 2 fleets. Most likely we'll move them all into the Wolf sector before we go and pop through one of those warp gates, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, the prefabs are done. So how many prefab parts are there? 6 parts. So what we do is... Can I not use the automated thing to send the prefab parts? Oh no, I have to use my own thing? Okay, that's fine. I'd forgotten that. Maybe I just missed it in the list. It's possible, but that's okay. We still have 1 cargo task group. It's not the fastest. We probably do want to replace it at some point, but that's okay. You are going to load PDC components. And then you are going to go to the Leuten jump. Then you're going to go to A Kiss for Luck over here. You're going to unload the PDC components. Using the interstitial jump if you can. Yes, absolutely. And then you're going to jump back through Sol. You're going to go to Earth. You're going to refuel. And then you're going to repeat this until you've moved all the components. I think it's just going to take 2 trips, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we really need an updated cargo ship because the time could move a lot faster, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Kiss for Luck complaining about the stability. Once we get the PDC over there, it'll get quite a bit. It'd be nice if you could tell, like, grow until you hit your cap and then just stay there. That's all right. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. We are getting very close to building our proper military fleet. Next episode, it'll be done, and we will go and explore a little bit more aggressively. See if we can't meet some aliens now that we've got a crazy war fleet. And hopefully, everything will work out okay. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.